Good evening and welcome to Songa Center
And now let's meet the starting lineups to be introduced
for Division III North Boys Championship Basketball. The winner will move on to the TD Garden looking for an Eastern Mass Championship, trying to move on for a state championship. For Weston, Will Van Hutson, 22 is Alton Jarius. 24 is Sawyer Mayhew. 12 is Max Ferreira. Ferreira, or for you. And 23 is Christos Etridides. Not easy to say. Jose Perez, number 3. Sammy Batista is 12. Joe Abadi Walsh is 15. Henry Maraca is 23, and Lee Pacheco will be 24. David Brown, the head guy for St. Mary's. Dave First for Weston. St. Mary's trying to make it 2 for 2. The girls won just before this, so the boys are trying to make it 2 for 2. And with both trying to move on to TD Garden. Girls will be there. The boys hope they get there today with a win here. So we're set ready to go for round 2 as far as St. Mary's is concerned. Round 1 was the girls winning over Amesbury for the second time this year, moving on to the TD Garden, trying to get their second straight. They've got their second straight division championship. They'll be looking for their second straight Eastern Mass Championship. Now the boys will try to do it as well. They're the number 1 seed, 22-2. Weston has been, it's been a dream season for them. They're 13-10, the number 11 seed. But they've knocked off Shawsheen, Newburyport, and Amesbury to get here. The problem I'm going to have is reading the numbers of the Weston team. They got black with dark red numbers, so it's going to be difficult. It won't be hard to read the St. Mary's numbers. Pacheco will jump. Weston wins the tap. Sawyer Mayhew is a big boy for Weston. Straight man-to-man, but they'll double if they can. They try to go inside, tipped and taken away. Batista for 3. Off the rim, no good. Abadi Walsh kept it alive. So St. Mary's a chance to get on the board first. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Pacheco goes to the basket, missed the layup. He was looking to pass it off, found the lane, took it. Steps called. Jenkins was going to take that shot, faked it, and then take it to the basket, but he took too many steps. So now it looks like a 3-2. They're moving all over the place. Perez down the lane, high off the glass. He threw that off the roof and off the glass and in. And St. Mary's gets on the board. They didn't get the ball over half court in 10 seconds. They got stuck. Defense has been a big part of St. Mary's success this year. Weston staying in that zone. Inside the Pacheco. Block, Maraca goes to the floor. Weston comes away with it. Long three-point bomb. Couldn't save it. That was a long three-point shot. He almost had to buy a ticket to get back in. 2-0 St. Mary's. We played 2 minutes. Inside to a body. Walsh. Nice pass from Perez. Walsh wide open. And now a stuff by Sawyer Mayhew. He's a big boy. They listed him as 6'10". Inside to Pacheco. He gets hit by Mayhew. He'll be at the foul line. So St. Mary's may have some success going inside against this zone. Makes the first. Makes them both. Chico, a very good athlete. 3 sports. He didn't play football. He's not going to play football. Very good baseball player. We'll get a jump ball. It'll be St. Mary's basketball. He played football, did it very well. Gave it up last year. But baseball and basketball, he's outstanding. Great pass inside, Perez to Pacheco. They throw it away. St. Mary's had to win 2 to get here. They drew a bye with the number 1 seed. Weston, number 11 seed, had to win 3, and they did it. Abadi Walsh didn't take the shot. Batista out to Perez. Drives, nice pass again inside to Pacheco. And Weston wants a timeout. St. Mary's had a very good team last year. They thought they were going to go all the way. And all of a sudden they ran into Drakeit and got upset. So they're on a mission this year. Three seniors, a couple underclassmen, Maraca and Batista. They'll bring in Ali Barry and the coach's son, David Brown's son, David Brown. Two underclassmen. Two very good football players too, by the way. And that's about it. They go about 7 deep. They go deeper than that. Derek Kalangis usually comes in. Another long bomb, getting one shot at the basket. Maraca pushes it up inside to Abadi Walsh. Perez takes the three, knocks it down. All of a sudden it's 13-2. Blocked. Knocked out. Batista got a piece of it, couldn't hold on. Just a second past the halfway mark. Pacheco's going to get called for the foul. So David Brown and Ali Barry are in the ball game now. Maraca and Batista went out. That was Alston Jenkins with the 2 free throws. Abadi Walsh missed it. Pacheco tapped it. Abadi Walsh can't get it, but Pacheco taps it in. He's got 8 in the period. And Perez gets hit as he picks off the pass in the backcourt.
Weston foul number 22, Jenkins.
David Brown will bring it up. Only a freshman. Way down court, Abadi Walsh. Inside to Pacheco. They're getting easy layups. Pacheco's got 10. And it's 17-4. Weston, they're forcing Weston to play very quick basketball. Partially blocked. Perez and Pacheco came together and knocked it out of bounds as the shot got blocked. They missed the shot. Perez comes away with it. Barry ahead. Abadi Walsh. Tried to save it. It was going out of bounds. He was too far out of the basket for the shot. Picked off by Abadi Walsh. Deep to Pacheco. He got fouled. He'll go to the line.
Weston foul number 2, Lyons back.
Maraca and Batista are getting set to come back. Can't go yet. He's shooting 2. They have to wait till after the first. Missed the first. Batista comes in. Morocco's waiting because Pacheco will go out. He makes the free throw. 11 points for Pacheco in the first period. Not a bad start. They try to go the length of the court, and it cost them, but now steps called against Abadi Walsh. I think they have to realize they're going to get doubled or tripled. So you don't want to dribble too much. Stripped away by Barry. Up and in by Batista. It's a 16-point lead for St. Mary's. Barry took it away, but they're going to call a foul. Right in front of the Weston cheering section. They got stuck, knocked away. They didn't get over half court. That should have been a 10-second violation. Knocked away by Ali Barry. They get it back anyway. And it goes out off Morocco to pass down around his ankles. Couldn't connect. 1:42 left in a very good period by St. Mary's. Coach David Brown, I'm sure, worried about, are we going to get out quick? Are we going to get started? And sure enough, boom, they certainly got out quickly. They've held Weston to 1 basket. And we got a minute and a half left. Shot partially blocked. Abadi Walsh did a great job screening off Mayhew. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound, and they lost it out of bounds. Now they're saying St. Mary's touched it. Just over a minute left in this first period. Another long three-point bomb. Another nice box out by Abadi Walsh. Abadi Walsh for 3. Knocks it down. David Brown's going to get called for the foul. That ties the team fouls at 3 apiece. I think Weston would like to play a slow pass game, looking to get to Mayhew inside, but St. Mary's is forcing him to go up tempo and forcing him to go a lot quicker than they like. Kalangis is coming in the ball game. Abadi Walsh is going out. Perez is coming back. David Brown is going out. Kalangis giving away almost a foot and a half trying to cover Mayhew inside. Steps called, they turn it over again. St. Mary's can run the clock out if they choose. Abadi Walsh is coming back. Shot clock is off. Weston with 1 basket, 2 free throws, 4 points. And St. Mary's holding on to the basketball. Batista will just hold it against this. Now it's a 2-3 zone. 10 seconds left. They try to make the pass. It got tipped. Barry steals it. Perez almost threw that in. Three-quarter court. He let it fly and hit the front rim and bounced out. That would have been everything going St. Mary's way. So they hold Weston to 4 points. St. Mary's puts up 23, and they build up a 19-point lead at the end of one, 23-4. St. Mary's at the end of one. Weston will have the basketball, but they got a mountain to climb to get back in this one. This is the second of 6 games deciding division champions in 3, 2, and 1 boys and girls, and 3 of the games will feature St. Mary's. Blocked from behind by Abadi Walsh, and here's Mayhew stuffing it home. Both baskets by Mayhew, and both have been flushes. They've dropped down from that 1-2-2 into a 2-3, the zone. Little hook shot got blocked. Perez picked it off and threw a lefty hook in. Everything going St. Mary's. Little hop, skip, and a jump by Jenkins. They've already doubled their output. Baskets made. A minute and a half into this period, Batista took steps. David Brown's coming back. Batista goes out. They have to do everything very quickly. They go inside. Maybe if he takes that shot, they get nobody to rebound the miss. They try to go deep. Tough pass to try and complete. Shot up and good. Will Van Houten. In the middle, great pass again. They missed the layup. Terrific pass by Perez. Pacheco couldn't knock it down. Laid on the rim and fell out. From way outside, McHugh went out long range. We're going to foul. Halle Berry missed the layup. Abadi Walsh rebounded the miss and got hit. He gets 2 at the line. Doesn't get the bounce. Baraka is back. Perez goes out. Makes 1. Around the rim and out. Loose ball. Brown comes up with it. To Pacheco. Missed the layup. Nice pass. Couldn't finish again. Stripped from behind by Abadi Walsh. Jenkins faked Didn't know Abadi Walsh was behind him. David Brown had the ball on the floor. David Brown called a timeout. The officials are going to talk about it first. They're calling a jump ball instead of... They're not giving St. Mary's the timeout. They'll get possession. They were hoping to save that. Batista, who just came back. Batista for three off the rim. Mayhew with the easy rebound. Mayhew in and out. Morocco was going to make the pass. He took an extra step.
Weston ball.
They throw it away into the St. Mary's bench area. Slow second period. St. Mary's only has 3, but Weston only has 6. And we're halfway through the period. Abadi Walsh gets 2. Weston will take a timeout. .346 left in this first half, a big one for the Spartans. They got out very quickly, held Weston to 1 basket, 4 points in the first period, taking a 23-4 lead. Weston has only 6 points in the period, but they chipped a point off the lead. St. Mary's only has 5. It's now 18, the lead for St. Mary's. Dave First, the coach of Weston, trying to get his troops going. They squeezed into the tournament at 10-10, so I don't think when the pairings were announced and you saw Weston number 11, 10-10, you could have got pretty good odds in Vegas that they would be here in the division final. But they've worked hard and they got here. 3-point basket. Christos Iatrides gets the 3. Abadi Walsh from the corner, off the rim, no good. David Brown with the rebound, squeezed it off. Morocco tried to squeeze it off. McHugh inside. Steps called, he's trying to get by Abadi Walsh. Trying to spin, turn around. He took extra couple of steps. Abadi Walsh inside, missed. St. Mary's missed a lot of layups. Steps called. Van Houten got a running start catching the ball and didn't put the ball on the floor. St. Mary's missed. They're leading by 15 points. They've missed a bunch of layups. They only have 2 baskets here with 2 minutes left. Halle Berry can't hit the shot. McHugh with the rebound. Batista almost stole it. Now Perez commits the foul. Both teams have 2 to waste before anybody shoots free throws. They're working awful hard to try and get inside. Shot clock winding down, tipped away. Perez tipped it. Halle Berry saved it. Perez went down court for the easy layup. So he started it with the deflection, finished it with the layup. A wild shot. Jenkins with a wild wraparound, and then he can't be the first one to touch the ball after he comes out from out of bounds. So St. Mary's gets it back. Abadi Walsh around the rim and out, tipped by Perez. Halle Berry throws it in, and we got a whistle. They're not giving him the basket. No basket.
No basket. St. Mary's foul at number 3, Josh Perez.
I'm not sure why he doesn't get the basket. The whistle came well after Barry threw the ball in. Looking to take that 3, but they got a hand up. Couldn't. Shot clock winding down. They got to get it up. Off the rim, no good. Offensive foul against Weston. David Brown took the charge. Baraka is coming in. Perez is going out. Shot clock is off. St. Mary's can end the half with the shot if they choose. David Brown will walk it up. Just holding on to it. Shot. Baraka beat the buzzer. He picked off the air ball and laid it in. His only basket of the half comes as a buzzer beater. And St. Mary's adds to their lead. Actually, they even the second period. They're up 19 at the end of 1. They're up 19. They hold Weston to only 13 points in the first half. They put up 32. It's St. Mary's 32, Weston 13 at halftime. Welcome back to the Saugus Center as we get set to start the second half. A huge first half. St. Mary's building up a 19-point lead at the end of 1. Thanks to 11 points in the first period by Pacheco. And they only got 9 points in the second period, but they held Weston to 9, so it's still a 19-point lead. Weston just can't get inside, and he can't hit those threes. No good. Batista with the rebound. They had a body Walsh wide open. They threw it too far. Pacheco had 11. Abadi Walsh had 8. Perez had 9. 4 different scorers for Weston. Only 2 of them had more than 1 basket. Abadi Walsh grabbed Mayhew.
St. Mary's Hall, number 15, Joseph White, Walton.
He didn't take the shot. They were right there. I don't know if he thought he was fouled. He might get 2 at the line. He threw up a wacky shot. The bounce goes in. Iatreides. They gave him a 3 for that. But it looked like Jenkins thought he was fouled and was just throwing up to try and get 2 shots. Batista hits the 3 and gets it back. No good from the corner. Morocco with the rebound. Ahead to Perez. And went off St. Mary's. That's a tough pass to make. They were trying to just roll it over. And Weston stepped in front, and then St. Mary's knocked it out. They had numbers. They should have kept going to the basket. Inside to Jenkins. Missed the shot. Spent a little too much time going up strong and trying to get some contact and wound up missing the easy shot. They give it to Pacheco. He can't hit it. Knocked away. Morocco track it down. Way across to Batista. Abadi Walsh lines it up, hits a 3. We got a blocking foul.
St. Mary's Hall, number 24, Pacheco. Sawyer Mayhew with the line, shooting 2.
Mayhew had 4. Make it 5 as he hits the free throw. First free throw made by Weston. Missed that one. Perez tracks down the rebound. Just stepped in front of Mayhew to get it. Great pass. Batista looking up, found Pacheco for the layup. Perez with the loose ball. And he tried to throw an alley-oop to Abadi Walsh. It actually hit off the rim, and they got the ball back. And that one hit off the side of the backboard. Jenkins gets hit. Missed the layup, but he'll get 2 at the line.
St. Mary's foul number 24, Chico. Alton Jenkins at the line.
Pacheco and Perez go out. David Brown, Ali Barry in the game. Makes them both. They come out of that zone. They come out trapping at half court. And St. Mary's throws it away. Batista didn't get the hands up. Right through the wickets. No good. Tipped up. Ali Barry winds up with it from Baraka to Barry. Abadi Walsh, no good. Stolen away by Batista. Abadi Walsh got hit, laid off the rim, rolled around, and fell out.
Weston foul number 24, Sawyer Bayview. Joseph A. Walsh at the line, 2 shots.
Abadi Walsh will get 2. Don't talk to my kids.
I told them they're having a good meal. I didn't want to bother them.
St. Mary's right back at it. In the middle, nice pass. Ali Barry to Morocco, good defense. Sajidi. David Brown, no good. Abadi Walsh. I can't say it was a tip. He caught the ball and just threw it back up and in. Jump ball. Battling going on in the backcourt. St. Mary's will get the basketball. They built the lead up to 25. Just over 2 minutes left in the third period. And Weston needs a point to get it to 20. Little makeshift defense, they're doubling. Off the rim, no good. Mayhew with the rebound, 3-on-1. Abadi Walsh swatted it away. Two minutes and counting left in this third period, all St. Mary's. Mayhew, tough shot, couldn't hit it. Going against all kinds of defenders. Halle Berry for 3, no good. Minute and a half and counting. Mayhew from long range. David Brown had it, lost it. Layup up and good. Iatreides. Only the second basket in this period. Habari Walsh tried to one-time it, missed the shot. Tough shot by Mayhew. We're going to get a foul against St. Mary's. Batista reached in and got a piece.
St. Mary's ball number 12, Samuel Batista.
Will Van Houten will be at the line. Nine points in the period, 4 of them from the free throw line. Again, they only have 2 baskets. Seven baskets in 3 periods. Pass thrown away. Tough shot, but he got the bounce. Van Houten throws it in. St. Mary's can take the last shot. Ali Barry has it blocked. Nice defense by Osagi Giedi. In the game comes Derek Kalangis. St. Mary's as small as they could be now with both Pacheco and Habari Walsh out. St. Mary's looking to hold on for the last shot. They almost threw it away. Tough passes. Great pass from Perez. Big defense by Mayhew. Came over and blocked the shot. The buzzer sounds. So it was 19 points at halftime. It was 19 points at the end of 1. It's 19 points at the end of 3. St. Mary's 44. Weston 25. As I've got the winning coach, Jeff Newhall, also the athletic director, coming in, sitting next to me, getting ready to move to the Garden one more time. Jeff, first of all, congratulations on 300 wins. And congratulations on back-to-back Division III North championships. It's got to be a great feeling.
It is, John. Thank you. And you know, we've had a great year, and you know, today wasn't exactly the way we drew it up, but you know, we dug down, and some kids had to do some things they don't normally do, and some kids came in off the bench. I thought Alyssa Grassi gave us a huge lift off the bench.
Absolutely.
And to have the success we've had this year, 23 and 24-2 now, you know, you need contributions from a number of people, and we had that today again.
Well, you look at this team now, that little school on the Common that with not too many students. You won the Boverini, you won the Classic, you go down Florida, you win the tournament down there, you go to the Cape, you win the tournament down there, you win the Division North. This is going to be a monumental year for you in the school. I don't know if it's ever happened with any school anywhere at any time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I tell our kids we want to win everything. Every game, every Christmas tournament, every February tournament, every state tournament. Whatever you can win, you should go out and try to win. And so far, we've had good success with that. But the kids have been great all year. It's been a really good group, from the kids on the floor to the kids on the bench. And again, tonight, you know, if I told you last week that with 2 minutes to go in a 12-point game that Gabby was going to have to be our point guard, you would have thought I was out of my mind. But that was the case tonight, and she did it very, very well. So you need people to do different things to be able to advance in this tournament, and we'll be able to do that today.
Well, that's what happens. It has to be a team effort, Jeff, and that's what it was. I talked about Alyssa Grossi the last 2 games. She doesn't get her name in the paper. Most people don't even know she exists. But she came in today, she got 6 points, got a couple of rebounds, made a couple of defensive plays. And when you needed them, because Amesbury, give them credit, they could have packed it in a long time ago because you beat them soundly at St. Mary's. They made you work for it. You had to be a little bit nervous a couple of times when they got down to 4 points.
Well, I knew they were going to be. They're better than they were on a Monday night in our home gym for sure. And that game kind of got out of control late in the third and the fourth quarter when, it was what it was. But they got good. They got a scholarship, Division I scholarship play. I knew they were going to come back and play very, very well today. And we didn't settle in. We did some things maybe that we haven't done all year. Just a little, in certain areas where we just didn't settle into the game. But in the few spurts, I thought in the middle of the second, I thought in the middle of the third, and then in the fourth, where we got into our up and down and in transition and setting good ball screens and finding the open player, we had small spurts of that. And then when we were not playing well, we did enough to stay in the game so that when we had those spurts, we were able to pull ahead.
Well, Bergdorf came alive in the fourth period, getting 7. But it looked like they might be making a little bit of a run. That's been Houghton with the 3. And, Torres had a few early. You had some people doing some good things as Maraca gets it right back for St. Mary's. And, it's good when you get it and you look and you say, and you can name not just one player, but you can name 3 or 4 players that help you get the win, then you're playing very well.
Yeah, we don't want a box score that says 35, 5, 4, 3. We want 14, 12, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, which is kind of what we got. And, those 2 shots you're talking about, they're straight across from where we're sitting. Bergdorf and Torres, those were big shots at the time of the game in the fourth quarter that really put any shot of hope away for them. And again, those were the right passes. They were the right shots. And just finished off, I thought, another good team win for us.
Stepped up and in by Abadi Walsh off the miss. And, Jeff, the teams, beginning of the season, everybody dreams about maybe winning the division. Maybe they surely dream about going to the TD Garden. And now you're looking to go for the second straight time. It's going to be a great feeling. I know it's great for your coaches before the game. You go out and shoot a few baskets out the Garden. So it's going to be a great feeling to make it 2 years in a row. And it could be Catholic Central League again because Archbishop Williams is on the other side.
Actually, they lost last night. So
they did?
Yeah, it'll be Rockland. But,
I didn't know that.
We'll be playing the first game, which helps settle you down. You get to get in there and take some shots. But, for us, it's I think it's a little bit of an advantage that we were there last year, so the bright lights of the Garden, they're still bright, but for our kids, it's the second time they've played there, so I'm hoping that that's a little bit of an advantage, but, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and our kids are going to be able to experience it for the second time in a year, so they're very, very lucky.
Another layup missed. That Perez off the pass from Abadi Walsh. They take it away. Maraca try to save it. It gets stolen away. Mayhew with the shot. He's about 5'10". He hit that basket. Jeff, thank you very much. Congratulations and good luck at the Garden.
All right, thank you, John. Thank you for everything you do.
They give it to Pacheco for the layup. We get a foul. No good. Baraka with the wraparound. Pacheco with the rebound. Layup by David Brown. Nice pass. And taken away, Batista lays it in. All of a sudden, it's 26 points.
Please remain in the stands for the ceremony of the trophies. Please remain in the stands for the trophy presentation.
58-32, we're almost to the halfway point of this fourth and final period. St. Mary's not burning up the floor. They had a big first period, 23, but they got 9 in the second, 12 in the third. They picked it up here in the fourth with 14 points halfway through this fourth period. The middle two, they got 23 in the first, they got 21 in the middle two. But they held Weston to 13 halftime, and Weston only got 12 in the third period. So St. Mary's is going to match the girls, winning the Division III North Championship, and both teams will be playing at the Garden as Weston turns it over again. Pacheco had it, and it got deflected and knocked out. Air ball picked off by Mayhew. And we're going to foul in the backcourt against St. Mary's. And that's going to put Weston at the free throw line for 1-on-1. Miles Backer will be at the line for 1-on-1. So it won't be a happy bus ride back for Weston. But they've had a dream season. No good. Tipped up. Backer gets it back. Wide open for three. Missed everything. Mayhew caught the air ball as he was laying it in. He got hit. He'll be at the line. But again, look at the team Weston. They were 10-10 down the bottom of the seeding. Nobody expected them to be here fighting for a Division North championship. That went out, came back and dropped in. Mayhew was a big boy. And I say he's a big boy, he's a sophomore. What's he going to be like as a senior? Dominic Greaves in the game for St. Mary's. As Batista gets doubled up, St. Mary's calls a timeout. He got stuck just over half court. Again, 6 games here at the Saugus Center. 3 of them will feature Lynn teams. 2 of them are going to be winners. They're putting the pressure on Lynn English, finishing up the night against Lowell, trying to make it 3 for 3 and have 3 teams play at the Garden. .329 left in this one. St. Mary's going to pick up their 23rd win. I don't know how many schools in Massachusetts that are 23-2 and both division champions, boys and girls. Batista for 3, no good. Tipped up, David Brown gets there first. And we're going to get a foul against Weston. That's only their 4th team foul.
Weston foul number 32, Isaiah Kaspetzky.
So St. Mary's boys and girls will, after today, will have played 50 games this year, and they will have won 46 of them. And the St. Mary's girls will take on Rockland at the Garden, looking for an Eastern Mass championship and a trip to the final for the 2nd year in a row. Inside to Pacheco. Baraka tried to save it and couldn't. David Brown starting to make some substitutions. Three-point shot, no good. Tipped by Pacheco to Greaves. Baraka thought about it, didn't take it. Now he'll step in and take it. He's got 6 in this 4th period. And the lead is back to 26. He got away with a double dribble. Jason Donahue and Jackson Field getting set to come in the ball game, along with Brian Freya and Anthony Dietria as substitutions are made. St. Mary's going to finish up at 23-2. Weston will finish at 13-11, and that streak is going to be broken. They started the tournament, won 3 in a row over Shawsheen, Newburyport, and Amesbury. And Amesbury was one of the higher seeds. Tipped and stolen away. It got tipped by Donahue. Almost threw that away. He tried, can't make those cross-court passes, and he can't dribble behind your back either when you're getting maybe double teamed. Can't get the shot off. Another flush by Mayhew. He's got 3 of those. All 3 of his baskets have been stuffs. Almost threw it away. Field saved it. 3-point basket by Jason Donahue.
Jason Donahue, 3.
Not quite a stuff. Kind of hung on the rail. On the rim, excuse me. Nick Sacco coming in the ball game. Donahue comes out after making that 3-point basket. Gets a high five from everybody on the bench. Weston making wholesale changes as well. 37 seconds left. St. Mary's by 25. Mayhew will come out. He played very well. Brought the Weston crowd to their feet with those stuffs. Long 3-point bomb in and out. Follow up and good. They'll hold on to it, and that's going to do it. They hold Weston to 40 points. And St. Mary's is going to be crowned the Division III North champion. And they'll earn a berth along with the girls. So St. Mary's getting it done. Both teams will move on to the TD Garden on either Monday or Tuesday to play for an Eastern Mass championship. We know it'll be St. Mary's girls against Rockland. I'm not sure who the boys will play. For the boys team, Batista had 7. Donahue had that big 3. David Brown had 2. Maraca had 8. Jose Perez had 11. Lee Pacheco had 15, a very big game with a lot of rebounds. Abadi Walsh with a couple of threes had 17 to lead St. Mary's. Mayhew, the young sophomore, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". He's going to be a good one. He had 13. Detridius had 10. Jenkins had 8. Van Houten had 9. The four scorers spread around, but they could only put 40 on the board. St. Mary's got 63. They'll make the presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention? How about a round of applause for a well-played basketball team between two of the finest teams in the northern part of Massachusetts?
Weston had a great year. They were 10-10. As I said before, a dream season in the tournament. They won 3 in a row to get the division final and just ran into a buzzsaw, St. Mary's. And a big first period, 23-4 was the difference in the game. Weston, their captains and coaches will come out and accept the hardware as the runner-up. And again, they beat the odds in Vegas, 10-10 going in. Nobody would have thought they would have gone this far, and they did it. They went to the final. They should be very proud of themselves. They should hold their heads up. Leaving the gym. It won't be a happy bus ride home, but when they think about it and mull over what they actually accomplished, Lee Pacheco, Abadi Walsh, Jose Perez will come out and accept the hardware with Coach David Brown.
St. Mary's will play in the Boston Garden on Wednesday.
Now, I guess they're saying Wednesday, the Garden. They usually play right away Monday or Tuesday. Somebody may be playing their hockey or basketball. They get the pennant, they get the plaque, another one for the St. Mary's trophy case. Congratulations to David Brown at St. Mary's. Both the boys and the girls, both 23-2, 46 wins in 50 games for the two teams. Congratulations to all of them. Jeff Newhall gets to be in both pictures, coaching the girls, AD of the program. Congratulations to him, David Brown, the coaches, the players, everybody at St. Mary's, that small school in the Common, doing an outstanding job. And both schools will move on to the TD Garden to play for an Eastern Mass Championship. St. Mary's 63, Weston 40. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.